You know, when someone disrespects you, it's easy to think they're showing strength, confidence, dominance. But here's the truth. They're not showing you how powerful they are. They're showing you how insecure they are. Disrespect is just weakness in disguise. A man who throws insults isn't in control. He's out of control. His words aren't weapons. They're confessions. Confessions of anger he can't manage, of insecurity he's too afraid to face. And when you react, you just handed him the power he was desperate for. But when you stay calm, when you don't flinch, don't respond, don't give him what he wants, suddenly the script flips. He's not leading anymore. You are. See, a Stoic doesn't play emotional tug-of-war. He doesn't let anyone else set the tone of his day or decide how he should feel. And that kind of discipline, that's the real power. Here's something most people never realize. An insult isn't really about you. It's a window into them. When someone insults you, they're not striking you. They're exposing themselves. Their frustration, their fear, their need to be seen, to feel important, that's not power. That's chaos disguised as confidence. Epictetus once said, he acts based on what he thinks is right, meaning what someone says or does reflects their reality, not yours. And the truth is, men with real confidence don't go around throwing verbal punches. Why would they? They're not threatened. They don't need validation from strangers. But weak minds, they attack, hoping to bring you down to their level. So next time someone throws an insult your way, try this. Don't absorb it, just observe it. Because what you're hearing isn't truth, it's noise, and you don't have to listen to it. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. Think about this. When someone insults you, especially in front of others, what are they really after? They're fishing for a reaction, anger, embarrassment, anything that shows they got under your skin. But if you stay calm, if you meet their insult with silence, or even a slight amused smile, you flip the entire situation. Seneca once said, "A noble mind despises injury." Why? Because when you know who you are, no one else's words can shake you. Picture this. Someone mocks you in front of a crowd. He waits for you to explode. But instead, you look at him like he's a child throwing a tantrum, and you say nothing. Suddenly, he looks insecure. He looks weak, and everyone can see it. True strength isn't loud. It's silent, controlled. And that silence, that's what wins. Let me ask you something. Who really wins in a confrontation? The one who shouts the loudest, or the one who stays calm while the storm rages? Marcus Aurelius said it best. You have power over your mind, not outside events. And that's where real strength begins. Because the moment you take control of your emotions, no one else can. The man who tries to provoke you, if he can't shake you, he's already lost. He wanted chaos, but you gave him composure. He wanted power, but you gave him silence. That's why a disciplined man is feared. Not because he's aggressive, but because he's untouchable. He's not swayed by insults, not pulled by ego, not triggered by noise. He remains steady, like a mountain that doesn't move just because the wind screams. In a world that tries to push your buttons, being unshakable is the ultimate advantage. When someone insults you, they expect a reaction. Anger, defensiveness, maybe even silence. But what they don't expect is a question. See, a fool speaks to provoke, but if you respond with curiosity instead of emotion, you put the pressure right back on them. Ask them, why does my ambition bother you? Or, what is it about my belief that unsettles you so much? Suddenly, they're the one explaining. Not attacking. Socrates mastered this. He didn't argue, he asked. And through those questions, weak minds revealed themselves. It's not confrontation. It's controlled dominance. Not with fists or fury, but with calm, sharp intellect. Because when you make someone confront their own words, they start to hear how empty those words really are. And nothing makes insecurity more obvious than when it's forced to explain itself. So next time someone throws shade, don't fight. Just ask and watch them crumble under their own reflection. Here's the truth. You don't need to prove yourself to fools. When someone tries to drag you into conflict, it's not strength, it's desperation. And the moment you take the bait, you validate their weakness. But when you walk away, calm, in control, untouched, you win a battle they never even saw coming. Not every fight deserves your energy. Not every insult deserves your attention. You were built for higher things, so don't waste your time lowering yourself to battles unworthy of your spirit. Master your emotions, and you'll master your life. And those who try to shake you, they'll end up exposing their own cracks without you lifting a finger. That's the Stoic path. Quiet, powerful, unstoppable. If this message speaks to you, hit subscribe to the Stoic verse, because the journey to strength begins within.